my coat. We wear a simple weave in my coat. There's nothing to believe in my coat. Our clothes do not have sleeves. You may think that we're naive, but there's a lot of joie de vivre in my coat. We all tell little lies in my coat. We wear a similar disguise in my coat. And no one ever dies. If they do, they soon arise. Our leader loves big thighs in my coat. We wear the holy socks. We don't believe in clocks. Bill Mummy often mocks my coat. Along with Ronnie Cox and other sci-fi actors turned musicians in my coat. We drink and eat our God in my coat. We protect the sacred sod in my coat. We're from the land of Nod. We don't wish for what you've got. We knew truth, but we forgot in my coat. The lambs just won't lie down in my coat. The truth is written on a crown in my coat. It's buried underground, and it will not be found until the comet comes around in my coat. We dance a furtive dance. We're giving fleas a chance that our statues do not glance in my coat. Look away until you reach the 18th hole of disillusionment at last. My coat, we await the giant flying head in my coat. We sleep in one big bed in my coat. We program for the web. Our names all start with Z. We're watching Shaun of the Dead in my coat. And our leader is charismatic in my coat. And the Kool-Aid is magic in my coat. Of course the ending is tragic. We're becoming more pelagic. We're interpreting the static in my coat. And I want you all to join. Can you feel it in your loins? Send all your golden coins to my coat. Only then enough to witness the ongoing apocalypse. Hey, Notomaton. Hey, Sarah. Hey. Zardoz. Exactly. I know. Good to see you here. Here I am again. On my sofa. I have made myself some tea, but it is almost too hot to drink. So that song is called In My Coat. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek. Notomaton has been thinking about this song called Bunker. I haven't played it much, because I really wrote it when... Oh, what's his name? Cheeto Jesus was in the house. Something like... Oh, did it have the... Boy, it's funny. I thought it's just been... Might have been like, going down to the bunker, never know when I might need it. Going to, no, it's not that high. Going down to the bunker, never know when I might need it. Going to inspect the bunker, I think sometime I might need it. And the elevator goes down into the cold dark ground. It makes a kind of soothing sound. I'm not hiding like a coward down here, and I'm not shaking in my boots in fear. I'm just waiting for all of them to disappear, for the coast to be clear, something like that. Going down to the bunker, I think sometime I might need it. Alright, I think I got it now. I'm going to inspect the bunker, I think sometime I might need it. I'm going down to the bunker, I think sometime I might need it. And the elevator goes down to the cold dark ground. It makes a kind of humming sound. I'm not hiding like a coward down here. I'm not shaking like in my shoes in fear. I'm just waiting for it to disappear, for the coast until the coast is clear. Going down to the bunker, making sure everything's ready. I'm going to inspect the bunker, I'm feeling kind of cool and steady. Outside there's an angry mob saying I'm about to lose my job. I'm gonna find a way to make them stop. I'm not hiding like a coward down here. I'm not shaking like a dog in fear. I'm just checking the supplies and gear until the coast is clear. Going to inspect the bunker and never know when I might need it. Going to inspect the bunker, I think this time I might need it. Sun on the TV, see what they say about me. Some Diet Coke and Covey feed. I'm not crying like a coward down here. I'm not shaking in my shoes in fear. I'm just checking the supplies and gear until the coast is clear. Until the coast is clear. Can't stop fooling around. It's another one that's kind of hard for me to remember always. that, though. This song is based on a children's song, and it's quite benign when you think of it as a children's song. It's just being, it's like having ants in your pants. But we changed it. We got permission from the songwriter. It's in the liner notes of the CD, and I can't remember the name right now. Yeah, how does it start? Well, I'm going to school, but I'm always in detention, 'cause I can't stop fooling around. And I'm finally graduating without honorable mention, 'cause I can't stop fooling around. And then I'm getting married, but we almost miss our wedding, 'cause we can't stop fooling around. And the preacher has a little tiny nervous breakdown, 'cause we can't stop fooling around. And we can't stop fooling around. We can't stop fooling around. No, I can't stop fooling around. I can't stop fooling around. Well, I'm standing in line at the TSA, and I can't stop fooling around. Before you know it, I'm getting investigated by the CIA, 'cause I can't stop fooling around. Well, they finally let me go, and I'm out on the runway. I can't stop fooling around. The flight attendant tries to choke me with a little tiny bag of pretzels, 'cause I can't stop fooling around. Oh, and I can't stop fooling around. I can't stop fooling around. No, I can't stop fooling around. I can't stop fooling around. Oh, I come home and the IRS is going through my stuff, 'cause I can't stop fooling around. And my wife is packed up and she's ready to leave me, 'cause I can't stop fooling around. And then my girlfriend comes by, she says, "What's going on?" And I can't stop fooling around. And I'm out on the street, yeah, I'm out on the lawn, and I can't stop fooling around. Oh, and I can't stop fooling around. I can't stop fooling around. Oh, no, I can't stop fooling around. I can't stop fooling around. Fool around, everybody, now. Now stop. Well, I go off to see my infirmed Uncle Frank. I can't stop fooling around. And I'm shooting Roman candles at his oxygen tank, and I can't stop fooling around. And then I'm at his funeral and everyone is crying, and I can't stop fooling around. I run off to the roof, and I jump off, I think I'm flying, and I can't stop fooling around. Oh, I can't stop fooling around. I can't stop fooling around. Can't stop fooling around, and I can't stop fooling around. Well, I'm up at heaven at the pearly gates, and I can't stop fooling around. And I ask St. Peter to sing like Tom Waits, and he's like, "A tinker, a tailor." And Jesus says, "You better stop or I'm gonna get my dad." And I can't stop fooling around. And God comes down with a baseball bat, and I'm like, "Ow! I can't stop fooling around. I can't stop fooling around. Oh no, I can't stop fooling around. I can't stop fooling around. Oh, and I can't stop fooling around. I can't stop fooling around. Yeah, that okay, well, that 407 years ago. Round. Bruce Jack. He's one of my favorites. That's great. St. Peter's Sing Like Time was, yeah, fun one. Yeah, it's been a while. I played it outside recently, and it came back. Did a couple of those porch fests. It was really fun. Let's see. I think this one goes out to Tom Marr. I don't know if he's here. Bad things happen to the kindest people. God and the devil are kinda hard to tell apart. But I feel like my soul's been crippled slowly after the tornado, when everything is wrong. Everything means nothing in this wide green desert. These miles of phone lines, this line of skinny trees, and I feel like my soul's been crippled slowly under the grist mill, when everything is wrong. Can't fly anymore, I've forgotten my wings. Can't fly anymore, it's like I don't know how. Can't fly anymore, and I can't rise above and leave my world behind me. I've grown roots inside my body. My mother loved me, my father loved me, but I was always hungry. It was never enough, and I feel like my soul's been crippled slowly after the tornado, when everything is wrong, 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 when everything is wrong. So there was there was going to be. Thank you, Bruce. There was going to be a group here, like a live audience, but they didn't show up. I never heard from them, which is sad. But it makes me wonder. I could probably seat about 6 people, maybe 7, maybe 8. I mean, if they wanted to sit over there, 10, 11. So maybe I'll open that up, in later weeks. People could, if they wanted, they could come and make it not an isolation after all. And we could hang out and maybe drink some tea or something stronger, depends on how we feel. And I can play some music with actual people in the house. It would be fun. So I think, like, next time I plan this, let me know if you want to actually come by in person, and we'll set it up. I'm on the top of this old warehouse factory building, and there's a lot of empty space, and nobody's here. So, but in this particular room, I could seat maybe up to 10 people. It'd be fun. So that's something to keep in mind. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Hey, Kiefer. Yeah. Kiefer and I are not related in any way that we can tell, but we have the same last name. And it's not a common last name, for sure. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Kiefer? Good to see you. I don't know if you're still in the Boston area or if you've moved out. If you're still in the sound business. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll do it in this key. It's a little bit higher. Rise up, you lonely wanderer. Oh, so this goes out to Dean Stevens on his birthday. So not that he's listening, but it just goes out to Nashville, Kiefer. Excellent. Well, great place to be. Excellent. So this goes to Dean Stevens, who has put this song on one of his albums. I'm very flattered. Rise up, you lonely wanderers. Rise up, you hungry people. The hurricane is coming. The land will soon be flooded. The past is dead and over. Rise up now, claim your freedom. You are the sleeping giant. Arise, arise, arise. Do not beg for your salvation from preachers, kings, or masters. The people hold the power. Arise and claim your freedom. The wealthy enjoy services only at your acquiescence, only while you stay in darkness. Arise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be international. While politicos divide us, they demand their compensation. They should pray we don't refuse them. Rise and claim your freedom. The powerful and wealthy, they are only human beings. On earth we all are equal. Rise, arise, arise. While all of us were dreaming, the bank holders got richer at the expense of all our children. Rise and claim your freedom. are frightened by our numbers, by our interdependence. Rightfully they should be. Rise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be international. Do not numb yourself with purchases or vain overconsumption. Do not isolate your spirit. Rise and claim your freedom. The wealthy and your TV and your radio, so outdated now. Your Twitter and your Twitter and your Facebook now. Your Twitter and your Instagram seek to keep you in your slumber. Step out into the sunlight. Rise, arise, arise. Rise up, you lonely wanderers. Rise up, you hungry people. The hurricane is coming. The land will soon be flooded. The past is dead and over. Rise up now, claim your freedom. You are the sleeping giant. Rise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be international. Thanks for the request. I'm glad I played that. Blue Sky, I know, right? Mastodon. Good. Yeah, I know, right? It's required listening every once in a while. It's the old, it's the Internationale being rewritten again and again and again. I maintain that Bob Dylan rewrote it into the times they are changing. Sure, there are others. Probably Chris Christopherson rewrote it. Awards show. Good God, man. Sure, I'll play that. I'm going to do this one first, though. This is a new one called Red Motorcycle. Come on. Oh my googly eyeballs, oh my red motorcycle, oh my rock and roll lifestyle. Oh my goodness and stars, oh my airports and cars, oh my Venus and Mars. Time keeps peeling like a tangerine. Taste each feeling like a tangerine. Oh, my traveling day. Oh, my town by the bay. Oh, my something to Kay would say. Oh, my song for the road. Oh, my time to unload. Oh, my crowd never showed. Time keeps beating like a tambourine. Hear each feeling like a tambourine. Oh, you ran up and kissed me. Oh, you said that you missed me. Oh, you couldn't resist me. Oh, my wonderful home. Oh, my coffee with foam. Oh, my longing to roam. So yes, my in-studio audience, I guess can't come. They said they wanted to come, but maybe they got the time wrong. I don't know what happened. Oh well. Anyway, I still like the idea, so can turn it into a semi-live show here, if we like. I'm such a loser, I never win anything. Except that ticket that I scratched said I'm a winner, $20. And since then my life has gone downhill. That's why I gotta have my own award show, where I'm the guest host. You can't win anything unless you're me. And you know the fix is in. And you know the fix is in. Yeah. 'Cause I'm on every channel, and I will make them hate me, while the nominees all try to imitate me. But I'll be such a bastard, say you're so pathetic, go back home, you've got no talent. And they will weep and wanna die. Yeah, that's why I gotta have my own awards show, where I'm the this forever. And in just a moment, I'd like to thank all the people who made this happen. And after that, I'd like to make a speech to change the world and make a difference. And all the people who made this happen, they don't matter. I want to thank me, Mother, Father, God, and country. What did they do? I want to thank me. I see you sitting there staring at me, powerless to even touch me. Your eyes so full of seething hatred. I want to stand like this forever. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I gotta have. My own award show, where I'm the guest host, and you can't win anything unless you're me at my own award show. Yeah, you can't win anything unless you're me. And you know, the fix is in. And you know, the fix is in at my awards show. That's a punishing song. I feel bad for making you hit those high notes. I got to put it up again, Bruce. I got to put your comment up. It's very good. Yeah, that's all right. I did it to myself, didn't I? I did it to myself. I wrote them. Let's see. I feel like playing some new stuff. Is that all right? I'll play some new songs. I'll try this in a different key and see how it feels. I'm your, should be fine. I'm your money maker, baby, but you can't shake me. I'm your day, I'm your day, I'm your day, but you can't break me. I'm your burrow when you're down. We're gonna climb to the higher ground. I'm your money maker, baby, but you can't shake me. I'm your bread baker, mama, every day I rise. You're the salt, you're the salt, you're the salt water in my eyes. In the oven rounding highs, light and bubbly, it's the spice. I'm your bread baker, mama, every day I rise. I'm your good times, honey, we're gonna rock and roll. I'm your whale, I'm your whale, I'm your whale, gonna swallow you whole. And hidden treasure in your chest, I'm gonna dive down to your nest. I'm your good times, mama, let's rock and roll. I'm your money maker, baby, but you can't shake me. I'm your day, I'm your day, I'm your day, but you can't break me. I'm your burrow when you're down. Gonna climb to the higher ground. I'm your money maker, baby, but you can't shake me. You can't shake me. You can't shake me. Ooh. Yeah, Pigmentation Mutation is on it's on the new side because I haven't managed to record it yet, but I have made some progress. Got light skin, the kind they call white. Something into a Caucasian, and if you call me that, it's alright. But supremacy keeps making these rules about who gets waved and who gets stopped and who gets killed at the traffic stop. But it's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plenty for UV. Don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. I got light skin, that don't mean race. We all are only human, each born with a different face. But supremacy keeps making these stories about who is crazy and who is hot and who is lazy and who is not. But it's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plenty for UV. Don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Got light skin, it's a minor mutation. Doesn't say anything about taste or grace or the dreams of an Aryan nation. But supremacy keeps them making things hazy. Cause we all got played in the early days by the people who promise, people who marketed slavery. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plenty for UV. Don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plenty for UV. Don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Whiteness. Ironic Fist. Ironic Fist, you did actually hear the song though, right? I played it. I just played it. Like not too long ago. So, I'm sorry. But there will be a playback. You can go back and hear it later, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to play a new one also. Another new one. I'm just going to keep playing new ones. Gets me in the mood to record them. There are some that I haven't played enough that I need to like practice. Oh, let's see. Maryland. Hey, Seth. day like this, you and I played songs together. On a day like this, in a barn outside the square. On a day like this, you and I hiked through the weather. On a day like this, up a mountainside somewhere. And oh, how the sun did shine, and oh, how the rain did fall, and oh, I tried hard to resist a day like this. Like this, you and I made plans to marry. On a day like this, in a house or in a hall. On a day like this, big enough for friends and family. Like this, everyone should have a ball. Oh, the band played loud, and oh, the people danced, and oh, when they raised their glass, we kissed. Like this, inner than when then was now, and everything was happening. We were there, I don't know how, so bright and real, like how it feels, like how it feels, like how it feels, like how it feels on a day like this. Like this, you and I brought home a daughter. On a day like this, with a sister by her side. On a day like this, and the hours float by like water. On a day like this, we were 8 feet in the tide. And oh, the babies cried, and oh, we lost our minds, and oh, we found a brand new kind of bliss. On a day like this, day like this, a day like this. Oh, first of all, thank you, David. Thank you. I think you're referring to this song that I just played, and Seth needs to know the tuning. Here's the tuning. Eadgiba. Eadgiba, it's my favorite tuning. And that, in case you don't know it, Eadgiba is E-A-D-G-B-E. And one of these mutarded capos where it's an E-sus capo. It's okay to say mutarded, isn't it? It means mustarded. But it's this E-sus capo, and it's on the 4th fret, with the bottom string going through, and these two strings playing out, and then C. No, I know. David Wilcox once said, Jim plays in the strangest tuning of all, standard. He likes to bust my chops. So, yes, that is Eadgiba with cut capo. Way up there. And that's the trick. I've found so far that the cut capo works really great here in D. And it does work really great here in C. And in theory, I suppose, it should work really well here. No. Here? Yeah. In A. But then you'd have to play your... It's kind of weird. My best friend, we used to sit on the porch and smoke cigars. Now, my best friend, we used to sit on the porch and smoke cigars. And then she joined the Franciscans. We don't do that anymore. Somebody asked me about something. What happened to my daughter? My daughter was fine. What happened with my daughter? With my daughter. Did I say something happened with my daughter? Spinning, cool. Yeah, I'd love to play that. Let me see how. Oh, maybe I can try and do it in this weird Eadgiba. Nothing's happening. One of my daughters is celebrating a birthday very soon. It'll be fun. Let's see. Yeah, it's like... I used to go down to the Someday Cafe, that hip little spot down the road. Then I looked around and saw everyone was doing it, so I went and had my coffee alone. I don't want to sulk, cause that's so alternative, and alternative is so mainstream. Now everybody's giving up, everybody's giving up. Spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here, spinning. Like an old jazz record like a wearing blender on a merry-go-round in the galaxy. You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here spinning. So I can't drink my coffee and I can't give it up, and decaf is so mundane, you know. I just thought about blowing my brains out, but you know that's so Cobain, you know. Everybody's trying not to be just like everybody. Everybody's trying not to be just like everybody. Everybody's trying not to be just like everybody, and I don't want to be like that. You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here spinning, spinning like a cyclone forming, like a snail shell storming on an orbiting ball around a yellow star. You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here spinning, spinning. On the van ride home, I was tired and sad. You reached around and grabbed my hand. All my pain just flew away. And I felt warm. And held. Oh yeah, so it sounded like there was something wrong with my daughter. So yeah, you and I brought home a daughter with a sister by her side, and the years flowed by like water. We were 8 feet in the tide. I was thinking maybe the title of the song would be 8 feet in the tide, and then parenthetically, on a day like this. But yeah. That's the thinking. So I do have an album called Utopia Revisited. It's available on Spotify and Apple Music and all the rest, and also available in vinyl through me, and also on CD. Because I didn't think anybody would want CDs, but then some people said that they did, so I made some CDs. And they're all songs, with the exception really of that one, about my books. And this is the first of the series of books called The Wakeful Wanderer's Guide to New England and Beyond. Very long title. And I have been called Fiona Apple for making it this long, but it does make it easy to Google. Wakeful Wanderer Google's just fine for my books. And there are 2, and I'm working on the 3rd. And it is coming along slowly, but it is coming along, and it's coming along right. So I would say that. I would say it's coming along right. And if you will pardon me for just a moment, I will be right back. But I need to get more tea. I left it in the kitchen here because it's too hot to carry. So I'm going to put up my little 5-minute intermission banner, and I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Thank you. I am back. So this is the album, Utopia Revisited. And it's under my name, Jim Infantino, not under the band name Jim's Big Ego. Because it really was just me and Kurt Unala as a producer putting this together out there in Iceland. It was recorded in Iceland. But you can find it under my name. I want to plug my Patreon page. My Patreon page is where you can support endeavors like the book and going back to Iceland to do the next recording. A few bucks a month. And before you know it, I've got enough money to travel again and record some new stuff. And I really loved the way it came out, I gotta say. So, if you all feel inclined, that's the address there, patreon.com/JimInfantino. It helps my work on, first of all, it's just nice to know that people care. And second, it does help me pay for things that cost money, like recording mostly. Audiobooks, the audiobook for the first book of the Wakeful Wanderer's Guide is almost done. We're just doing the final touches on it, and then I start reading the second book. And all of that costs money, so I appreciate your support very, very much. And also, we can hang out and talk there, so sort of chat. It's not quite like a Discord, but there's enough of a chat function that it works. So, thank you. Thank you. Oh, let's see. You could have time, but no money, money, but no time. Which one would you choose? If you think that you're the loser, loser, you're the winner. If you think you gotta win, you lose. If you could have pride but no lover, a lover but no pride, which one would it be? Caught between the sweet life and nefarious necessity. Well, we're gonna take some time till we get enough. You and I, we're gonna stay in love. Why say no when you could say yes? More is better, most is best. Why say no when you can say yes? More means less. Well, we're gonna take some time till we get enough. You and I, we're gonna stay in love. Everything, 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 everything. I see your request. All of my friends are doing things that I was doing before it was the rage. All of my peers are into stuff that I was into when I was half their age. I used to on TV, and then I listened to the radio, got into the internet. Now the internet is tired. I tell you what I'm into now, but it just might start a trend to cause the stock market to swerve. But I just might tell you anyway, 'cause I'm ahead of the curve. 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 AI who'd been abducted by aliens. they'd look into my eyes, and then they'd look into the sky, and I got tired of that. So I found this other AI who was into cracking, cranking, riddling, started spewing out new text everywhere, and it just wasn't appealing. And I found this other girl, this AI who was into scarification. They had marks all over their code, and it was pretty interesting, but it was also completely bizarre. So I tried to find this normal AI, and I went out looking for a normal AI somewhere on the web, and one of them found me, and now I wish they hadn't found me, 'cause I'm ahead of the curve. I'm ahead of the curve. I'm ahead of the curve. I'm ahead, I'm ahead, I'm ahead, I'm ahead of the curve. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So now you see me walking down the street. I got this typical style of hair, got this typical style of clothes. And you see me and you smile, but you don't realize that I'm like 12 years ahead of you, where everything you love is retro now. And I'm looking at you, man, and I'm just laughing at your sense of style, because I'm ahead of the curve. 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 The curve. I'm ahead, I'm ahead, I'm ahead, I'm ahead of the curve. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Oh. I really have basically forgotten that song, so thank you. That actually was kind of cool to bring it back to memory. It was very cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to end on a song called Hate Street, Hate Street, and it's about a real street, but that's not the name of the street. Anyway, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I really I look forward to these, and I love them. And yeah, do hit me up. Either email jim@bigego.com, although I get a lot of spam email, and sometimes I don't catch everything there, or on Facebook at Infantino, on Threads, Jim Infantino, and Instagram, I don't check that often, but it's Jim Infantino. Does that cover all my... Oh, Mastodon, at Jim Infantino. And on Patreon, if you join, or even you can join for free. And I think you can still send me messages there, but maybe not. Anyway, one of those ways. Let me know if you want to actually be in the room next time. Here's the thing. I have to turn the air conditioning off while I'm playing. So I started out at like 60 degrees, and then it gradually moves up to 90 by the time, if it's a hot day. But aside from that, we could have a good time. So let me know. And again, I really appreciate your being here. I'd say something corny like All My Love. Is that kind of weird when a singer for All My Love? It's like, is that really all your love? Really? You're going to save some for your family, right? I mean, what? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I have a kindly regard for all of you. How about that? That sounds like realistic and also nice. I no longer walk down Hate Street. I can't stand to see the signs. It's like all the folks who live there kinda often lost their minds. trees that grow on Hate Street once were beautiful and green. Now the way is too foreboding. It all looks sinister and mean. I'm on my way to meet you. I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. When the signs went up on Hate Street saying not in my front yard, to the people who were moving in, I think we kinda took it hard. Seems the folks that live on Hate Street have grown uncharitably cruel, and their neighbors round the corners wish they wouldn't be so foolish. But I'm on my way to meet you, and I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. When the homes went up on Hate Street, it went by another name. Of course the neighborhood was different then. We know neighborhoods will change. So maybe time will turn this all around to a street that's more like me, where the neighbors can be neighborly. We can walk that way again. But until then, I'm on my way to meet you. And I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. Thanks again, y'all. See you next time.